Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some early Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer sniper gameplay. I'm your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street, and I am super excited to be able to give you guys some exclusive early gameplay for Battlefront 2. I gotta thank EA for sending me out to California, Hollywood, living large, and giving me this insane opportunity to show the community some Battlefront 2. A lot of people are interested in this game, and you guys came to the right place. I captured over 5 hours of gameplay, so subscribe to the channel. We're going to have a bunch of Battlefront 2 videos coming your way, and subscribe because we're doing a subscriber-only Battlefront 2 giveaway, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC. We're giving away 3 copies. All you have to do is comment down below what system you would like your Battlefront 2 copy on, and what is your favorite feature that you're going to see in this exclusive early gameplay here on my channel. And be subscribed, leave a like on this video. I gotta say, one of my favorite features is this power-up ability, the detonation C4 type thing. You're gonna see a little bit later in this gameplay. I'm gonna own some people with it. It's a really fun ability, and let's talk about the specialist class that I'm using here today. It's one of 4 classes featured in Battlefront 2. It is the only class with a scoped long-range weapon. This is a DMR type of M16 weapon. It shoots a 3-round burst. It's very powerful. You got to see a little bit later as well the single shot semi-automatic weapon. I think the opening clip of this video was using that weapon. They're both really good, and I gotta say, one thing that I'm really impressed with in Battlefront 2 was the skill curve. They adjusted it. They listened to the community. I personally talked to the community manager, and I gotta say, big ups to him and the developing team to listen to the community, because I felt one of the things I didn't like in Battlefront 1 is there was these pickups, and it was kind of easy mode, I felt. And with the sniper in particular, you're going to see I'm shooting this guy a few times in the body. It's got to take 2 bursts, 3 bursts to get a kill. But if you are skillful and you shoot him in the head, it's pretty much a one-shot kill. And I'm very impressed with that. I like how they changed the pickup ability. Like in Battlefront 1, there was just pickups around the map. You're running and there's this blue token, and then you just became Luke Skywalker out of nowhere. In this game, you have to accumulate battle points. Now, how battle points work, and I'll make a video on battle points, but basically, if I hit you for 35 damage, I get 35 battle points. If I help the team play the objective, I get more battle points, and they accumulate over only 1 match. So, you're going to have the option when you respawn to use those battle points, turn them in, and get power-ups, like the heroes for 5,000 battle points. It takes a while. You can also turn them in for airplanes, for vehicles. You're going to see me run by a little tank looking thing a little bit later. I love the droids. Roger, Roger. They keep on saying Roger. They must have said Roger, Roger in my 5-hour play session. Oh, there's the detonation device. Oh, it's so sick. It's so sexy. I love it so much. Look at the smoke. Look at the effects of the game. And that's one other thing that I was really impressed with is the graphics. I thought Battlefront 1 did a really good job with the graphics and the gameplay, how it looked. But this took it to the next level. I seen so many droids come past, the trees and the greenery look so well, and the birds that flew in the intro. There's so much attention to detail, I feel like, in this game, and they did a really, really good job, in my opinion. You gotta see that plane crash in the distance. Man, Battlefront 2, I think it's got to be a good game, and I want to announce this right here, right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing the top plays of the week on Battlefront 2, so as soon as you get the game, give me some of those clips. We're going to make some epic videos like we have done over the past year for Battlefield 1, and it's been a huge success for me, and I have to thank you guys for being a part of the channel. And if it wasn't for you guys, EA wouldn't have invited me here. I am one of the lucky few to be able to capture some early gameplay. We're doing a live stream extravaganza, Assault on Theed 20 on 20. It's a big deal, and it's like centered around we're at this production studio, EA Play, and they have this whole venue, and it's centered around us, the community. And I just gotta say, when a game developer listens to the community and they feature people from the community on their social feed and do these live stream events, it goes a long way, and I think it helps the game grow and the community grow. So I hope you stick around on my channel for some Star Wars Battlefront 2, and we can grow this together. And I'm just really excited for this game, because I really like Battlefront 1 for the first few months, and then the content kind of was lacking, and that's another thing that I'm really impressed with. You're going to see Darth Maul right here, but you're also going to see Rey from the recent Star Wars movies in this gameplay, Boba Fett as well. So you can span the entire Star Wars legacy from Episode 4, Episode 1, A New Hope, the recent movies that have been coming out. So they're going to have the ability to take assets from all of these games. And in Star Wars Battlefront 1, it was just one particular Star Wars series of movies, and this one is all of them. So it's got to be really cool if you're a Star Wars fan. And I just got to say, I've been really liking Star Wars lately after Disney purchased it for, $4 billion. They got to, put that money back into the movies and make them even that much better. But man, like Star Wars, I used to like it as a kid, and then I never really I feel like in my teenage years I didn't really mess with Star Wars too much, but now I'm loving it a lot. And I think Star Wars, this is going to be a big game, for at least for a while. We're going to see how they do. It seems like a lot of games are falling off pretty quick nowadays, but I got to say, with all the content they're going to be able to pick from, I don't know. Like, content is king, and Star Wars is freaking awesome. And I liked how the skill curve was. I'm a hardcore gamer. I got the world's fastest nuke. I don't play competitive or anything like that. Actually, I told my Uber driver when I was driving to the airport, I had the world's fastest nuke. So shout out to him if he's watching me. He said he was subscribed, so maybe he did. I'm just a hardcore gamer, and I think there's a lot of people watching this video who are. We're not casuals by far. We care about our kill-death ratio. We care about winning for the most part. And, having fun is king and overall. But I really, really like a skillful game, and a game that has, the beatdown, baby. The melee's pretty sick. Oh, there's another feature in this game that I really like. There's a tuck and roll feature. So if you're sprinting, you can click on PC, it was Control or Shift, and you would dive forward, or if you click backwards, you would dive backwards. And it was kind of just another mobility feature that I really think it was a nice little touch to the game. And there's a lot of little details and a lot of little gameplay things that I think has got to set this game apart from Battlefront 1, which at its foundation, Battlefront 1 was a really good game. The graphics, the connection, how it felt, the FPS, the lag, or the lack of lag, I should say. I like Battlefront 1 a lot in that regard. But there was something lacking in terms of the gameplay. In this game, it has the graphics, it has the gameplay, I hope it has the connection. We're playing on LAN. I don't think they're going to go backwards. I don't know how they would. Now, here's the little feature. We're spawning in, and this is our squad. So, whoever dies by, when you die, in terms of time, I don't know if there's a team feature or a squad-like feature where you can invite your friends or anything like that. But in-game, you're spawning in with the squad, so it's not instant respawn. I think that adds a little bit to the skill curve and making it a lot less noob-friendly. So, when you spawn in with your squad, if you stay around them, you get a bonus points. You get bonus points for your battle points, I should say, which you can use, like I said earlier, to unlock special things, the planes, the heroes, vehicles, stuff like that. Now, the droids. I like how you shoot them and they just peace out. See you later. Um, just these little details are kind of it's impressive, man. Video game development. I never done it. I mean, I had a Minecraft server for a little bit, but like I think it's I think it's got to be a good year for Star Wars Battlefront. I think it's got to be a good year for games in general. Like, it's finally at this point, well, some games, not Call of Duty, they actually have next generation engines and next generation games and next generation feel. Like, the PlayStation 3 had this cycle where the first few years of it, it really didn't utilize all of its capabilities. Now you see, like, if you compare a game that came out early on in the PlayStation 3 series or life cycle to a game like Last of Us 1 that came out like at the end of it, it's so different. And I feel like developers are finally being able to utilize all the power of PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, because honestly I was a little disappointed with the launch. And I just launched my bot that ragdoll animation. That was hilarious. But I feel like they're finally being able to utilize all the advanced technology and hardware and stuff. And I thank God, because I paid a lot for the PlayStation 4, and I felt like PlayStation 3 I had more fun on. So anyways, guys, thank you so much. Leave a like on this video. Comment down below what was your favorite feature now that you watched this entire gameplay. I would say I like the C4 like detonation ability. I really like the graphics, and I like the skill curve. So that's just something I would say if I was commenting down below. Maybe I'll comment and maybe I'll win it and I'll rig it. No, I'm joking. We're doing that giveaway. Enter in on it. Subscribe to the channel for some more Star Wars Battlefront 2. And again, thank you, EA, for sending me out here. It is a big honor, and I do not take this responsibility lightly. It's a huge deal to me, and I appreciate that. So thank you, guys. We're actually got to go bowling right now. EA rented out a whole bowling alley for all the game changers. That's what they call our group, and it's got to be fun. There's free alcohol too, so a little known fact, if you watch to the end of the video, a little known fact, I almost went professional in bowling. That was like my hobby for like every weekend with my dad. But then my dad died, and I don't know. He died right before my first big bowling tournament, and it just broke me. Anyways, look how life turned out. I just been thinking about that recently. Like, I'm so lucky. I came from, I don't know if I want to call me an orphan, but both my parents died, and they like I was the only child, and I was really close to them. And a few years later, like Star Wars and Battlefield and Battlefront are featuring me in their live streams and tweeting and stuff like that. It's absolutely insane, and it's all because of the online gaming community, my goats, and I'm eternally grateful. And like trips like these really get me thinking about how lucky I am and how fortunate I am to be here, and makes me want to work very hard. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.